Hello everybody, what's going on? Jerome here from Machinima Realm, and today I have for you episode 6 of our Pokemon Emerald Let's Play commentary. So let's begin. To start off, I'd just like to say, while you were gone, I went into the caves and caught myself a Makuhita, and I also trained Poochyena a little bit. Yeah, so we still have our Combuskin, and I also taught Abra Flash. For those of you that don't know, you get Flash right inside of the cave, right up north here. The name slipped my mind for some reason, but, yep, this cave right here, which is actually where we have to go anyway, so let's get on with it. Oh, Granite Cave, that would be the name of it. Alright, anyway, guys, now that we have Flash, we'll be able to more than adequately get through this whole entire thing, because I know that was my problem in the past, although I'm not sure if it's true. Hold on, I'm just going to check out one thing real quickly once oh, never mind, I can't get out of this battle. Let's see if I can run away one more time. If I fail to run away this time, then I'm definitely going to fight him off. Yep, there we go, got away. Anyway, for those of you wondering why I chose Makuhita, I did it kind of because I didn't think I would be using any fire types throughout the game, and I mean, not fire, fighting, I meant, and I didn't know any others that I would be using, and yeah, see, that's it, you can't use Flash just yet. That's what I was afraid of. Someone had told me that. Alright, but anyway, guys, that's not that big of a deal. I should be able to explore my way through this cave, and that's an Aron. That's the one that we're going to have to be getting. You may have noticed me mention him in other videos. That is the Aron we are going to be getting, but I'm not going to do it right now, because, to be honest with you, without Flash, I just want to get through this cave alive. Kind of hoping that I will. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't. I've done this cave tons of times without using Flash. And for those of you wondering why we're in the cave, it's part of the storyline where I believe we're going to meet Steven. Yeah, Steven. And he has some kind of a package, or we're delivering a letter to Steven from the company back in Rustboro City, so... Yep. Oh, there we go. We found the first ladder. Wow, having a little bit of good fortune there. Anyway, guys, about Makuhita again. I'm using him because I didn't think I'd be using any fighting types, and I figured I probably should have a fighting type, and so I thought Makuhita would be the best choice because, I mean, when I first started playing this game, going back, like, I don't know how long ago that was. It was a few years ago. But going back to when I actually, not even a few years ago, sorry, that was 4th grade. That was a long time. Anyway, the point is that I had got my own Makuhita, and I trained him up to a Hariyama, and I remember, even though like he may be a really easy and non-rare Pokemon, it just goes to show you how rare Pokemon aren't necessarily the best, and how non-rare or just common Pokemon can be really good, because Makuhita is the perfect example of that, or Hariyama. He's actually extremely strong. He's as he's a fighting type, he has extremely high strength abilities, or attack abilities, I should say, and yeah, just overall, he's a really good, really strong Pokemon, and I'd really highly suggest him if you're going on through the Pokemon adventure, just like I am right now. So I would like to go into Makuhita, just like yeah. Anyway, guys, one thing I'd just like to say is a lot of people were saying that it's really hard to get a Milotic, and I was looking into it, and I realized it is extremely hard, but I think I'm going to do it anyway, because I know Milotics are extremely, extremely powerful, because they have not only do they just like have extremely high stats, but they also have a Recover, and Recover is a really good attack when you're using different Pokemon, because, I mean, let's be honest, it's probably one of the cheapest ones in the game. They give you 20 PP for that move, so you can use it 20 times, and it heals you, I think it was half of your Pokemon's health, so it's really, really cheap, but, I mean, hey, we're just trying to get through the game, so I'm going to try and get my hands on a Milotic if I can, and, yeah, I don't know if you guys have been looking into it, but Pokemon Black and White, it looks pretty interesting. I mean, I really don't even know what to think about it because I personally, I might get it. See, but I'm not 100% on that, and I don't think I'm in the right area. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, I think I am. Sorry. Anyway, and I was thinking, what do you guys think about Pokemon Black and White? I would like you to guys maybe comment in the bottom of the video telling me if you guys are thinking about getting it or what the deal is. I know I don't have any Japanese viewers. I'm not saying that, but I'm just making a general statement. I know that the Japanese have recently switched over to Pokemon Black and White because they got it a little before us. And I'm almost positive. Let me just check real quick. I don't know if you saw that stone before we got in a fight here with Sableye, but I think that's a stone where there's an Everstone located in it. Once again, that's one of those random things that I remember that I don't remember why I remember from like going back as I was 4th grade. But yeah, wow, I can't believe I remembered that. Well, anyway, the fact is that I did remember it, so that's good because I have a really good memory. Anyway, what I was saying before is, and I know I don't have any Japanese viewers, but Pokemon Black and White, I notice a lot of people may be moving to, and I was wondering if you guys, once it comes out in North America, were planning on moving to it as well. I mean, it seems pretty cool, the whole 3v3 battle scenes, 3D graphics. I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool. So I was just wondering maybe if you guys were going to move into it, and if you guys thought perhaps I should move into it too. I don't know how I would accomplish that, because for those of you that don't know, I know I get a lot of questions every time, so listen up for those of you wondering how I record this. I use an emulator on my computer so I can play the game, and then I use Camtasia Studios. The problem is that I don't know if they will have an emulator for the DS. I'd have to find one. I'm sure there's one out there. There's tons of people that, do these crazy stuff all the time. So I'm sure I'll be able to get my hands on it, but, no guarantees. But if there is a way that I can get my hands on a emulator for the DS for the computer and Pokemon Black and White, or either one I mean, then I will most likely do videos for it. Anyway, guys, wow, somehow we actually made it through Granite Cave. You can see we're into the area where it's all lighted up, even though I didn't even have flash. Guess I just, going off memory, you can pretty much amaze yourself. Also, guys, I want to talk to you guys about something. A lot of you didn't want me to have Abra, being I wasn't able to trade it over games. And I thought about it, and I figured, that's pretty reasonable. It's, pretty right. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to... what is it? I'm going to go back, I think, when I get the chance. I'm not going to do it during a video. I might even do it way in the future when you're not expecting it. But I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to get a Ralts. Because I feel like if I can get him up to Gardevoir, he'll be really strong. I know I mentioned that in another video. And I won't have to do all the hassle of trading over games. So, I don't know. It eliminates some of the hassles. And it's just, it's a strong Pokemon as well. So I don't think we do, but it's worth a try seeing if we have an escape route, because I do not feel like going back through this whole cave. And, no, we don't have an escape route. Why would we? That'd be convenient or something. God forbid that. So, let's go all the way back. Anyway, guys, for those of you that don't know, now that we gave off the letter to Steven, two things happen, or I guess you could say two triggers in the game happen. The first is we can go and do the gym, although I'm not sure. I think you could have done that beforehand, but I don't know. I don't like doing that beforehand. I like doing this first. And the second trigger is that you can now go back to Rustboro City, go up to the Devoncorp company, and they'll give you an XP share if you go to, I think the head guy, he's on the top floor, their main boss. So that's what I'm going to probably do soon enough. I'm going to try and grab that, throw it on some of my Pokemon, and be very good for training them, because I can not slow up with Combuskin training, and I can, keep up with my newly found Makuhita and also my Poochyena. So that should turn out good. Also, guys, I'd just like to state that the first 5 videos of the series, as I said before, they were in a bundle, and the thing with that was that I had to do them over the Christmas break, and I got a lot of time to see a lot of your feedback. That's how I know seems like I'm responding to a lot of things. That's because I am. I'm responding to 5 videos worth of comments, and yeah, I hope you guys appreciate that. I don't know. I thought it'd be a pretty good thing to add in there, just kind of touching bases upon what all of you guys think would be a good idea. And yeah, so as terms of, as I said before, Aron, it didn't seem like anyone had any objections, so I'm pretty sure that's a definite. We're going to be picking up the Aron. As for the other Pokemon, they're not going to be exactly definite. They're indefinite, but, well, it'll shape out as the game keeps going on and on. One thing that I would really be interested in is I'd really like for... what is it? For Pokemon Black and White, what I really want them to do is kind of make it a lot easier for, how do I put this, trading over the global trade station. And I know what you're thinking, like, oh, okay, it already is easy, but that's not really what I mean. I mean, like, be able to one suggestion I would have to make it easier is I really hope they allow, which once again I haven't looked into exact details of how it featured in Japan, so maybe they already have these. I personally don't know, or maybe they don't have them, but I'll just say I would really appreciate, at least for future games, they would make it so that, say you put up an Abra, instead of directly having to put up another Pokemon that you would want, because I don't know. Oh, once again, guys, the global trade station isn't Emerald. This is for the games after Emerald, like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Diamond and Pearl. But the global trade station, I'd like it to be like you can set up a set of Pokemon, so I can go, okay, here's my Abra I'd like to post up. So in return, I want either a Charmander or I don't know, a Blastoise or this, and you can list all the ones you want. I think that would be a little more convenient, but Apparently the game doesn't. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. It seems like it'd be fairly efficient and it wouldn't be that much of a time consumer. I think it'd be a good decision to put that in. That's just one way that they can improve the global trade station. But, not much you can do there. Just kind of got to deal with what they got. I'm still glad that they actually made one. Oh my god. That's an escape rope. See, why do I not pay attention to these things before I go into the cave? I'm gonna start picking up every Pokeball I see, because that's an actual bull. Oh my god, I just ran back through that cave. Wasted all that time. Yep. Anyway, guys, I think that's all we're going to have time for today. I don't want to get started on the gym because I know I won't finish within the time limit requirements for this video. So I'm going to end it right about where we started, right back at the Pokemon Center. And when we come back, I'm going to start battling the gym. So thank you all for watching and stay tuned for future episodes. Good night.